Good morning, everyone. It's Kim from Griffin Occupational Therapy, here to do fine motor skills with Kim with you again today. Today we're going to be decorating our eggs and I'm really excited. But we are going to start first of all with our leg circles that we did yesterday, and we'll then move on and continue doing our fine motor skills. So our challenge for this week, instead of doing the arm circles that we did last week, we're going to be doing some leg circles. So what we're going to do, some of you might not be able to stand on one leg very well. So if that's the case, you can hold onto the wall with your other hand, or if you've got a sturdy table, you can hold onto the table. Just make sure it's something sturdy. I don't want you holding onto something that's a little bit wobbly, as that will make you wobbly as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with our right leg, and we're going to lift it up, and we're going to see if we can do a circle using our legs. So it's going to come in, out and around like that. Like I said, if you're finding it hard to balance, you can hold onto the wall and you can do your circle that way. Now I want to see if you can change direction and bring it into the middle instead of sending it outwards. Well done. And then we're going to change legs. So we're going to send our leg out. So it's sort of going, let me go face forward as well. So it's going out that way. And then it's going to come in the other way. You know, if you need to put your foot down and get your balance again, that's all right as well. It's a bit tricky sometimes to stand on one leg for a long time. So it's okay if you only do one circle and then stop, and then another circle and then stop. Or if you can do two and then stop. It's up to you. It will depend on how much balance you've got. We're going to keep practicing this through the week, so hopefully you'll find it easier and easier as we go. Our learning objective for today is that you'll be able to tear paper using your thumb, Peter pointer and middle finger and scrunch it up into a little ball. So this week, instead of doing lifting with our fingers, we're going to use our Play-Doh to make some peas. What we're hoping to be able to do is use our Peter pointer, our thumb, to take a bit of Play-Doh and roll it 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 until it looks like a little pea. Now, that is quite tricky, so some children might need to use 3 fingers, so their ruby ring, their Peter pointer and their Toby. What we're going to do this week, instead of our finger lifts, we're going to be making some peas with our Play-Doh. So what we're going to try and do by Friday is use our Peter pointer and our thumb to be able to make a ball with our Play-Doh and roll and roll and roll, and then it looks like a pea. Now, that might be a bit tricky for some children, so you can use your 3 fingers, so your Peter pointer, Toby tool and your thumb, and you can roll and roll and roll and roll and roll and roll and roll with your fingers, the 3 of them, to make a pea. If that's still too tricky and your pea's looking a little bit like a sausage, that's okay. You can practice making sausages today, but hopefully by Friday, instead of going back and forward with your fingers, you'll be able to start making them go around and around and around and around and around to make some peas. So I'd like everybody to try and make, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, I've got 5 down there, I'm going to do 2 more, but I want to see if you can try and make that pea. And make 1 more. And then I want to swap to the other hand, and let's do 5 with the other hand. You might need to do 3 fingers with your other hand, because usually it's got less control than the hand that you choose first, but that's okay. You can use 3 or you can use 2, or if it's tricky to make peas, you can make sausages. But just try and use those 3 writing fingers and get your other fingers tucked out of the way so they're not helping. So make another sausage, and then I'm going to make one more pea with my fingers. And that's our warm up for this morning with our fingers. Morning everyone, so you should have your eggs from yesterday all ready and coloured and ready to go. And then what you're also going to need today is some glue, and like I said the other day, you're going to need some different coloured paper. So I have got some yellow and some blue paper, and what we're going to do with our paper is hopefully we can do it using our 3 fingers that we've been using on the putty, and we're going to tear some little bits. So I don't want giant sort of big bits of paper. What I want you to do is tear little bits of paper up, and then you're going to scrunch them with your fingers so that they become really little balls. And then with your glue, you're just going to put a little bit of glue on, and then you're going to stick the paper on. So you get your little bit of paper, scrunch it up, put some glue, and then put it onto your egg. And hopefully you can do a little bit of paper, get your glue and put it on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover all of the yellow bits with little bits of yellow paper, and then I'm going to get my blue paper and I'm going to put blue paper here on my circles. So again, like yesterday, you're not going to get this finished before I finish mine and finish the video. And I do want you guys to just keep going with your eggs until they're done. So everybody's going to have a different design. I'm going to fill mine in yellow, and then I'm going to fill it in blue. And I'm really looking forward to seeing what your eggs look like when they're finished. Just as a reminder for tomorrow, you're going to need some colouring in pencils, and then I've also sent through a rabbit and a chicken face mask, so you can choose which one you want to do and just get adults to print them off or draw them out for you so you're ready to go tomorrow. I am really looking forward to seeing what your eggs look like, so please don't forget to send me copies of them on social media. You can send them on Twitter or on Facebook, and use the hashtag GriffinOT FMS for fine motor skills. I can't wait to see what you guys get up to.